Brandy. Brandy is not just a drink, but the result of the evolution of winemaking with a name that literally means burnt wine. First mentioned in the 12th century, it became widespread in the 15th century when merchants realized that distillation helped preserve wine during long sea voyages. Chemically, brandy is a concentrate of wine spirit enriched with essential oils and tannins from the barrels. From the perspective of the effect on the body, the ethanol in brandy causes rapid expansion of blood vessels, inevitably followed by their spasm. The body perceives this drink as a powerful toxin, and the main burden falls on the liver, which is forced to break down complex esters. Unlike pure spirit, brandy contains oxidation products that can worsen hangovers because the liver has to work with an entire cocktail of compounds. This is a serious blow to the water-salt balance, requiring huge resources for recovery. Liqueur. The history of liqueurs goes back to medieval monasteries where alchemist monks tried to create elixirs of life. From approximately the 13th century, they infused spirits with medicinal herbs, roots, and berries, adding sugar to mask the bitterness. Modern liqueur is a complex mixture of alcohol, a huge amount of sugar, and flavorings. The impact on the body here is due to a treacherous combination where sugar masks the strength, leading to the unnoticed consumption of large doses of alcohol. On a chemical level, sugar triggers a sharp release of insulin, which in combination with ethanol creates a colossal load on the pancreas. Alcohol blocks the process of breaking down fats, and excess sugar turns into lipids, contributing to rapid fatty liver development. In addition, plant extracts in the composition can cause unpredictable allergic reactions. This is one of the most high-calorie drinks, which literally hacks the metabolism, creating the illusion of a light dessert. Absinthe. Absinthe, the famous green fairy, appeared at the end of the 18th century in Switzerland as a medicine. Its main component is bitter wormwood, containing a substance called thujone. In the 19th century, absinthe became a symbol of the bohemian lifestyle, but its fame was overshadowed by myths about hallucinations. In reality, the main danger of absinthe lies in its extreme strength of up to 70 or even 85%. Such alcohol content instantly damages the mucous membrane of the stomach and esophagus, causing a chemical burn of the tissues. Entering the blood, concentrated ethanol causes deep depression of the central nervous system. As for thujone, its concentration in modern drinks is strictly limited, but in combination with high proof, it can have a stimulating effect on the brain cortex, leading to increased aggression or loss of control. This is a drink that destroys neural connections as quickly as possible and causes severe intoxication. Sake. Sake is often called rice wine, but in terms of production technology, it is closer to beer since it is obtained by fermentation. The history of the drink in Japan spans more than 2,000 years, and for a long time its preparation was a sacred ritual. The basis of sake is rice, water, and a special mold fungus called koji-kin, which breaks down starch into sugar. The peculiarity of the effect of sake on the body lies in its relatively low strength of about 15 to 20% and the absence of sulfites, which are often added to grape wines. However, the ethanol in sake is still toxic. When it enters the body, it slows down cognitive functions and impairs coordination. Due to the absence of many preservatives, it is believed that sake is less likely to cause headaches, but this is a misconception because with excessive consumption, the products of rice fermentation create a significant load on the kidneys. The body spends a huge amount of water to neutralize the alcohol, leading to deep cellular dehydration.
Calvados. Calvados is an apple or pear brandy from the French region of Normandy. The first mentions of distilling cider date back to the 16th century. The creation process involves fermenting the juice, followed by double distillation, after which the drink matures for years in oak barrels. Chemically, Calvados is rich in higher alcohols and esters that form its rich bouquet, but they are exactly what makes it toxic to the brain. Upon entering the stomach, Calvados stimulates the production of enzymes, which the French call the Norman hole. However, this is only an illusion of helping digestion. In fact, alcohol irritates the intestinal walls and slows down the absorption of nutrients. The high content of fusel oils in poorly purified Calvados can cause prolonged intoxication as the liver breaks them down much longer than pure ethanol. This is a drink with a rich history that forces the cardiovascular system to work to the point of exhaustion due to sudden changes in pressure.
Grappa. Grappa is a strong Italian drink that was once the beverage of the poor. It began to be produced in the Middle Ages from grape pomace, including the skins, seeds, and stems left over from wine production. Essentially, it is a way of recycling waste that became a global brand. The biochemistry of grappa is quite harsh because using the seeds and stems can lead to a higher amount of methyl alcohol and fusel oils in the distillate if the distillation technology is violated. Methanol is extremely poisonous, even in small doses, affecting the optic nerve and the liver. Grappa acts as a powerful irritant on the body, causing a sharp rush of blood to the face and limbs, which creates a false sense of warmth, although the body is actually losing energy. The ethanol in grappa quickly penetrates the blood-brain barrier, causing a state of euphoria, followed by a sharp decline in brain activity and the death of some neurons due to oxygen deprivation. Cider. Cider is a low-alcohol drink obtained by fermenting apple juice without adding yeast. Its history stretches back to the times of the ancient Romans and Greeks, who valued it for its refreshing taste. In the Middle Ages in Europe, cider was often drunk instead of water, as it was safer due to the absence of bacteria. Despite its low strength, usually from 1 to 8%, cider is not so harmless. It contains many fruit acids and sugars, which in combination with alcohol aggressively affect tooth enamel and the stomach lining, increasing acidity. The carbon dioxide in carbonated cider speeds up the absorption of alcohol into the blood, leading to a quick, although light, intoxication. Regular consumption of even weak alcohol leads to addiction and disruption of the urinary system. The liver is still forced to process ethanol, and the pancreas suffers from sugar, which in the long run undermines the metabolic health of the body.
Madeira. Madeira is a famous fortified wine from the island of Madeira, which was born by chance during the Age of Discovery. During the transport of wine in shipholds across the equator, the drink was exposed to extreme heat and swaying. It turned out that such thermal treatment gives the wine the taste of caramel and nuts. Chemically, Madeira is distinguished by a high sugar content of up to 20% and an alcohol content of up to 22%. The effect of Madeira on the body resembles a double blow of liqueur with concentrated ethanol plus high glucose. Madeira causes a rapid rise in blood sugar, which is dangerous for blood vessels, and the added spirit, usually grape distillate, enhances the toxic effect. The oxidation process through which the wine passes creates specific compounds that can cause severe headaches. This drink significantly retains water in the body, causing swelling and increasing the load on the heart, which is forced to pump blood that has become thicker because of the alcohol.